in Maine, affordable housing remains out of reach for a lot of people because of surging home prices, high interest rates, and not enough available homes.
A nonprofit in the Midcoast area is helping a specific group of people who are having a hard time finding affordable housing. They are called the missing middle. So these are people who earn too much to get help, but not enough to buy a home.
The Midcoast Regional Housing Trust plans to build up to 20 new rental units over the next 2 years. News Center Maine's Vivian Lee reports from Rockport.
Terry Dillard returned to the Midcoast during the pandemic to be closer to her son and his family. Even though she'd only been gone for 10 years, she was shocked by how much housing prices had gone up.
I was looking for a 2-bedroom, what it costs for a 2-bedroom, and even just finding a rental that was available. That was the issue.
Dillard is a social worker for the state of Maine, and at first she stayed with a friend. It took her 2 years to find an apartment she could afford, and she knows many others are still being priced out of the Midcoast area.
People who can't afford to stay, I mean, why would you work so hard and spend more than half your income just to live here?
The Midcoast Regional Housing Trust wants to help people in the missing middle of the housing crisis, specifically in Knox County. These are folks who don't qualify for housing assistance, but also can't afford to buy a home.
It's across the street from the schools. It is only a couple of moments from the village.
Jonathan Goss, the president of MRHT, says the nonprofit purchased this wooded property in June off of Highway 90 after raising $100,000.
And we feel that we can put 8 duplex units on this acre and make it feel like it blends into the things that are on Route 90 and near here.
He says the 2-bedroom units would be below market rate, ranging from $2,100 to $2,300 in monthly rent.
We expect these duplexes will start as rentals, and at some point in the future we would like to be able to have those be ownership properties.
The nonprofit also plans to build another complex of 8 duplex rental units in a more rural area of the county on land donated by a nonprofit. A state study focused on the future of housing production found that 1,300 new units need to be constructed by 2030 in the Midcoast region to meet demand. Although this complex is still in the early planning stages, the nonprofit aims to construct as many as 200 new units of housing over the next decade. In Rockport, Vivian Lee, News Center, Maine.
The Midcoast Regional Housing Trust plans to release details on the second housing project set to be built in Knox County in early October.